Hey, howdy, hey everybody, how's it going? It's Hyper Mario 24. I know it's been a little bit since my last video. I'm sure you guys have read my posts and such, but getting back into it with a little short video. I don't want to make this too long. I just want to give my general thoughts about the new Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that I know a lot of you saw earlier today. And my gosh, guys, there were so much to unpack from that Direct. Like the Switch 2 itself, the games especially, and just all these new graphics and gimmicks they have going for the thing. It's mind-boggling. It's like it's so much to take in. But I only want to talk about a few things that really interested me. Excuse me. Just to let you guys know, I am doing this without a script because, again, I just want to make this short. I don't want to make it too long, but I just want to give my general thoughts of what I think and how excited I am for this thing because, man, it is such a good time to be a Nintendo fan, just a video game fan in general, because we got Mario Kart World. It seems to be like an open world Mario Kart. It's crazy. And then we got a new Donkey Kong game. I know a lot of Donkey Kong fans are so excited to play this game. I'm excited too, without a doubt. But I know there are a lot of Donkey Kong fans that have been urging for a new game, and I am happy for them. And I am also happy for some new third-party titles, such as like Final Fantasy VII Remake, and some others too. But I just want to give into my thoughts on like Nintendo stuff, like Mario and Donkey Kong. But I think I'll start up with Mario Kart first because, man, it was God, they showed off so much, man. Like the tracks, they are so huge, and you can just race into other tracks too. That's insane. And not to mention, the best part about that trailer was that all the characters got some pretty sick costumes, like I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the highlights for me were Wario and Rosalina. I think I only saw like Rosalina have only one outfit, but it looks super good. I think I saw Wario had like 3, but I'm not entirely sure. I have to look back on the trailer, but they all look good, man. Every character's got a great new outfit. It's crazy, and I'm very excited for this game to come out, and it's just like I'm wondering how the online features will be. Like, you know, will they have like tournament modes and such, and some like different modes for online play? You know, they did have like the survival mode where if you come in a certain place, then you're automatically out. And I think there was like, I can't remember the count, was it 24 or something like that? But the race count has gotten bigger. A lot more racers can like get into the fray now. It's like, it's super exciting, but it also means that there's going to be some Mario Kart shenanigans happening. It's going to be chaos. So I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm a big Mario Kart fan, so can't wait for this game to come out. I can't wait to see my boys' new outfits and Rosalina's too. So, oh man, it's going to be great. And the Donkey Kong game too. The Donkey Kong game was so crisp looking, man. Donkey Kong's new design, it was a little bit off-putting for me at first, but I'm starting to warm up to him because his facial expressions in this new Donkey Kong game are so good, man. Oh my gosh, I know Donkey Kong fans are eating right now, and I'm very, very happy for them too, because Donkey Kong, man, he's been needing a new game for a while now. So, and I'm happy to see this is like a kind of a 3D open world Donkey Kong game. It may be no, there was Donkey Kong 64, but it has been a while since Donkey Kong has appeared in an open world game, so that's pretty exciting. And he's rocking like some new duds too. Like he's got some pants. He's wearing pants. And I did look like he's got a new companion with him too, like a little rock dude. So I can't wait for this game. Donkey Kong's gonna be punching a lot of stuff in this game. He's gonna be just thrashing stuff like crazy. It's very exciting. I can't wait for this game to come out. And speaking of games and the systems coming out, the Switch 2 is coming out surprisingly early. It's coming out June 5th. That's not too far from where we are now, and you know how time likes to fly by, so we're gonna be in June 5th really quick, guys. So you better save up your money and such, because it's gonna be a hectic once that system comes out. And I'm super excited, man, and I'm hoping I can get the system, and because you know I picked a bad time to get scammed, but you know, I'm still determined to get this thing. I'm gonna be working hard. I'm gonna make sure to save up to make sure I get it and show it off to you guys too. I definitely want to show it off to y'all to see how the thing works. And even if you're still like on and off with it, I can like recommend you if you should get it or not, because I would love to do that. But let me talk about the Switch 2 itself, because man, it's it looks cool. I mean, I like its sleek new look. The Joy-Cons never look better than ever. I love that they're magnetic now, so that there's a low risk of them falling off the system. That's great. And I'm hoping the design helps them with the Joy-Con drifts. I hope we won't have to see that anymore. So everything about the system looks great, but there are a couple of things that I'm worried about the system. One is the pricing. Now, I'm not talking about like the Nintendo Switch 2 itself pricing. I think it's priced around like $500, which is a reasonable price for a console like this. So I'm not really too mad about that. But what I am concerned about is the games themselves. Now, I saw that the physical versions of these games are going to be $80. $80? Are you kidding me? And I heard that the digital versions cost a little lesser than the physical versions. And the strangest thing is, the physical versions, from what I hear, doesn't have the full games in them. Like, you have to like put the game in the system and have to download it with like an internet connection for the game to be playable on the thing. It's really weird because it reminds me of something from the Xbox sort of did, where you had to put in the disc, but the game wouldn't play unless you downloaded it online, and then once it's downloaded, you can actually play the game now. I don't know how I feel about that, because imagine if there's people who bought this thing, but they don't have an internet connection yet, and they got a physical copy of the game, but they still can't play it because they need the internet connection to download the rest of the game. That doesn't sound right to me. I wish they didn't go that route. I don't know why they went that route. So if you don't have an internet connection but want to get this thing, I highly suggest you wait, because I don't know how games are going to be handled like that if physical cartridges aren't going to have the full games themselves in them. That, like, I don't know why they chose this route. But next thing I want to talk about is the what was I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I just remembered. The next thing I want to talk about is I heard that the UI itself got leaked, and unfortunately it's basically the same as the Switch 1, where it's just a white blank space and you can see the games and the little tabs on the bottom. That's kind of upsetting. I was hoping that we could actually have a more customized menu, but who knows? They may have some things planned for this thing in the future. I'm hoping they have more things planned for this thing in the future, because I do not want to go through like 7 years with the themes of just black and white. Like, they seriously had the nerves to call those themes what they were not. So I'm seriously hoping that we get some more themes for this Switch 2 in the future. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm like super excited for this thing, like you have no idea. Unfortunately, I was upset that there was no new Wario game, Wario Land for that journal. It sucks, but you know, I was kind of expecting it. I'm trying to keep my expectations low when it comes to directs like these, but you know, I'm not losing hope yet. The Switch 2 is beginning to launch this year, so there may be a chance we may see Wario appear in another game down the road. Hopefully it's not WarioWare. I love WarioWare, but I need an adventure game from my boy. Like, seriously, bring Wario back. Hashtag bring Wario back. But no, I'm still super excited for the Switch 2 and its games, and I'm hoping I can get it on its release date so I can show you guys how it works and such, and recommend it to you guys if you want it, to get it or not, if you're like, you know, again, feeling on and off with it. But that's all I gotta say, guys. Let me know what you think about the Switch 2, the Direct, and all the exciting games that are coming for it. I'm definitely excited. My wallet is going to be on fire. I seriously picked a bad time to get scammed, but I'm going to make it work. I'm going to work my butt off to get this, make sure I get this thing, because I don't want to miss out on these great games and the system. So that's it for me, guys. I am working on a new video. It's still going to be a bit. but I hope you guys will be a little bit patient with me. I appreciate you guys. Like, regardless. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. It sucks to talk without a script, but I do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being patient, and I hope to get the next video out as soon as possible. So, hope you guys stay safe out there, and as always, peace.